These etiquette specialists, etiquette gurus, have they really learned about social distancing guidelines in a course? Or they just download it from the internet? We're trying to become social etiquette specialists, living in a glass box. Have you really understood about social science? Have you understood about the population or the people who are in that office or in that workspace or in that social community? Have you studied about their individual environment? Because what an individual means, that they have a reflection of their environment and how they behave. So when you're an etiquette specialist, which means you have understood every individual human being's background, and you studied about their conduct, their behavior according to the environment they lived in, the level of education and exposure they had with life, to life as in life all around since they were born, the background to their parents and their livelihoods and how they were brought up and what exposure did they have to their coming up in the society. All of these are parameters. All of these are account to human behavior. What is the education that individuals received? What was their economic circumstances, their family circumstances? Did they have enough money? Were they living in a deprived, an influential, a rich neighborhood? What interactions have they had with the locals and other human beings they're interacting with? And have you understood about the virus itself? Or your understanding is just limited to the guidelines that are set out by the governments and the workplace? We mustn't turn a calamity into a profit-making venture for you or for anyone. If you really wish to help as an etiquette specialist, I suggest you either come and meet me or you be out there on the streets in the most impoverished societies, and also come with me, see how to actually conduct life in a conscious manner. More importantly, don't need to even come with me. Just have a look at some of the videos of where I'm stating after the pandemic of the coronavirus, how we can avoid the pandemic of the unemployment, job losses, pandemic of women and children abuse, pandemic of hunger, pandemic of other diseases that were here on the planet that will simply inundate the poor, fragile nations who are having to not deal with just one situation of this coronavirus, but an untold calamity waiting at their doorsteps. Don't become a specialist. Become a generalist, not a journalist, generalist. Don't be specialized in anything. Become a piece of life. Be involved, be conscious, and joyfully go out there and do what is necessary to prevent and preserve and promote life. Simple. And if you do that, you've done what you can as a human being. It doesn't matter if you can't do what is not possible or what you can't do. But if you don't do what you can do, we as human beings are a disaster on this planet. So I invite everyone, just touch one at a time how I have been doing it for 48 years without a single penny in my hand. It's not the money you need. It is the conscious, dedicated attention to life to promote another life is what you need. It is not all the thumbs up or thumbs down. It's not all the amount of views I get on my YouTube. It's not all the subscription I get. What I'm joyful is that I'm pursuing something during my short and brief span of life on this earth to do what is necessary. And my ambitions are so big. If you look at my videos, they have absolutely no views whatsoever. It's simply because I don't show people how to make money, even though I know what to do with it. Can guide all perspective of life pretty much to what I know and how I have experienced and how I put myself to test what is needed. It's that a failure for me is at least a joyful failure, because all I have done is I did what I can do. And I continue to focus in one direction. Because all we did or we did not do, at the end we must all go. We must all pass. At least I will pass with joy and creating joy and pleasantness for everybody around me. And that's all we can do. Touching and extending our life to others when we are able to. And doing it with joy and full involvement is what we all need. Especially times like this. Thank you.